I don't go way back with Mike like some of my colleagues here do. I wasn't in his wedding, and if they got the band back together, it probably wouldn't include me. However, I would argue that there's no better way to learn about someone than to eat lunch with him for 10 years. Some might call Mike opinionated. I call him entertaining. One of his most endearing qualities is his ability to tell you his opinion about something in a way that it lets you know it's not just his opinion, it's a fact. I've learned a lot about the world from eating lunch with Mike. And it would be a crime for him to move on without his wisdom being imparted on the rest of the world, or at least his soon-to-be ex-colleagues. I've been paying close attention to Mike's wisdom over the years, mostly so I could share it at his retirement, and so here we are. There are just a couple areas that he's most adamant about, so I'm going to go through just those chapters with you today. Naturally, sports comes up a lot. I'll just share with you the basics. What's a sport and what's not a sport? As far as I can tell, there are only 5 activities that count as sports. Baseball, football, basketball, golf, and marching band. Mike's very clear about what is not a sport. The activities he despises: soccer, cross country, track and field, and a White Sox game. I'm not sure where he stands on the rest. Because, as I've said, I've eaten lunch with Mike for the past 10 years, the platinum collection of Mike wisdom is in the area of food. What he likes and what he doesn't like. Well, mostly what he doesn't like, and how outraged he is that the people around him are eating things that he doesn't approve of. This was going to be a top 10 list of my favorite food quips from Mike, but there were just too many to limit it to 10. So here are the top 15 things I learned about food from Mike. These are all exact quotes. Some, you'll notice, were said in the first person, but most were proclamations. Enjoy these vintage photos of Mike while I go through the list. Number 15. Nuts and banana bread make me mad. Number 14. It really makes me angry when people make homemade chicken soup instead of opening a can. Number 13. If soup peels my orange for me, I'll eat it, but I will not peel my own orange. Hell no. Number 12. The little gherkins are god-awful. That just offends my senses. Number 11. I can't get into tomatoes. Tomatoes bug me. Tomatoes piss me off. Number 10. Hearty Italian bread is stupid. Number 9. Coconut is annoying stringy crap that gets stuck in your teeth. Number 8. I don't even get cheese curds. What the hell is that? Number 7. I don't like the way Subway runs their operation. Don't ask me what I want on my sandwich. I don't know what I want on my sandwich. I want to be told how to eat it. Number 6. Rhubarb sucks, and it's spelled funny. Number 5. Couscous makes me cuss. Number 4. A pickle has got to be a quarter spare. The half is too big, and the whole one is just confusing. Number 3. There should only be 3 types of cookies: butterscotch, chocolate chip, and Oreo. All others should be burned. Number 2. Apricot jam is for losers. And the number 1 thing I learned about food from Mike: asparagus is bullshit. Now, I don't know Mike very well as a band director, and the Specials don't have much of a team configuration, so I can't speak about him in a professional sense very well. What I do know is that despite the disagreeable side of him that many people see, he does have a kind and generous side. He's always willing to help out a friend or colleague in different ways, to plan group outings for us, or to bring breakfast or lunch for us, or even to drive you to the airport, as long as it's near a casino. What we can all agree on is that Mike has character, and Viking will not be the same without him here.